Rupam Maturin by the course of mercy of Sri Guru, we have this very rare and precious opportunity to hear Sri Rupa Goswami Pad's Sri Vidagdha Madhav from the lotus lips of Param Pujapad, Sri Achyutalal Bhakti Goswami. So, in the last 2 days, I mentioned some points about the meaning of the word Vidagdha. Now we come to the main Madhav. Vidagdha indicates that Sri Krishna is the hero called Dear Lalitna. What does Madhav indicate? Perhaps you know that the heroines have 8 avastas, 8 stages. Avisarika, Vasaksadya, Utkantita, Vipralabdha, Kandita, Kalahankrita, Prosita Bhakrika, and the last one is called Swadhin Bhakrika. The Swadhin Bhakrika heroine has both her beloved completely under the control of her brain. At that time, the hero is very happy to carry out any order that she chooses. Chandana Shishita Tarena Karina Payuri Mragamadvatra Kamatra Manobha Mangalakasha Saburare Nijagarasa Vayatunandare Srimati Radhika, after her loving pastimes with Sri Krishna, then she can tell him, oh, your hand is very, very cool. Cooler than sandalwood paste. With that cool hand, get your face on my body. Very beautiful mango leaves in costume. The Dhwani suggests, so we'll see how cool your hand is, whether it's shaking or not. Oh, bring me some flowers. See, Krishna is very obedient. And that once he goes to collect flowers, when he comes back with the flowers, he said, no, these have been tasted by a bumblebee. You should bring only the ones which have not been tasted by a bumblebee. See, Krishna is very obedient. Again, he goes out to pick flowers. That's why his name is Gopal. Go, Gaha, Vachansi, Palayati, iti Gopal. Go means Gaha, Vachansi, the words of Radhika. Palayati, he obeys. Whatever Radhika is saying, he's obeying that, his name is Gopal. Sometimes Radhika's mood to control Krishna comes to such a level, almost absurd level. She manifests the Bhavalankar called Vibrahma. That means that even though she's very pleased with the way that Krishna is serving her, but she acts outwardly as if she's displeased with it. Because the nature of praying is that it moves in a complete way like a snake. So when I see Krishna, he goes to arrange the hair of Radhika. He said, oh, did I tell you to arrange my hair? It's too much trouble. Stop. She's covered in drops of perspiration. So Krishna takes up a fan to fan. Radhika said, oh, I like these drops of perspiration. Don't stop. So he makes a crown of jasmine flowers. And he's putting it on her hair. He said, oh, it's too heavy. And Krishna is very humbly accepting all these directions of Radhika. So that heroine is called Swadina Bhartaka. At that time, see, Krishna, there are in the Delalit, there are 4 types of salt. So the best category is Anupul. This Anupul Nayak is very, very humble. And his speciality is that he takes his heroine into a heart, Radhika, and forgets about all others. Kamsari of Samsara, Vasna Bhava Srinkala, Radha, Vidya Adi, Tatsaja Praja Sundari. Jadeva Goswami said that Sri Krishna took Radhika into his heart and gave up all the others. It's very easy for Lord Ram to do that because he made a vow. Like a Patnivrat, I'll have only one wife. But for Sri Krishna to do it is much more difficult because he is Babu Kanta Vallabha, the lover of many gopis. But still the prema of Srimati Radhika is so powerful that it makes him forget everyone else. So Vidagdha, that mother is the Delalit Anupul. And also, that when the Swadhin Bhaktika Kanta comes to the highest point, where the hero, he cannot bear to be away from her association even for one moment. Then that Swadhin Bhaktika has a further appellation, she's called Madhavi.
Когда появляется эпитет такой Сварина Бхакти, которая полностью покорила своего возлюбленного, она называется уже Мадхави.
So that hero who is serving that Radhika in the stage of Madhavi, his name is Madhav.
То есть тот герой, который ухаживает за такой Мадхави, он называется Мадхав.
So Sri Vidagdha Madhav Natakam means that drama about Krishna, who is very clever, very artistic. His dear Lalit Anupul, and Radhika is the extreme limit of Swadhinava.
То есть вот это и есть история Видагдха Мадхава, это история о приключениях вот именно этого Кришны, который очень уникальный, хитрый, талантливый, и он по уши влюблен в свою королеву, в свою сердце Радику, то есть поэтому он делает Лалит Анупул знает, и он Мадхава, потому что его возлюбленная находится в состоянии Мадхави.
So we have now completed that commentary on the front page. Now we have to open the book.
Здесь мы прокомментировали на название этого натака Шри Видагдха Мадхава.
And here the beautiful explanations of Sri Chudalabhata Goswami.
Теперь откроем обложку книги и начнем продолжать.
बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। श्री राधा श्याम सुंदर देव की जय। श्री विदग्ध माधव ग्रंथ की जय। श्री निताय गौर। श्री गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय। राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय। राधा रमण हरि गोविंद गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय। राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय। राधा रमण हरि गोविंद। बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। ओम नमो भगवते पुराण पुरुषोत्तमाय। ओम जयति पराशर सूनु सत्यवती हृदय नंदनो व्यास। वंदेहम श्री गुरु श्रीयुत्पदकमलम श्री गुरु वैष्णवांश्च। श्री रूपम साग्र जातम सहगण रघुनाथान्वितम तम सजीवम साद्वैतम सावधूतम परिजन सहितम श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगण ललता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। नाम श्रेष्ठम मनुमपि शची पुत्र मत्र स्वरूपम रूपम तस्याग्रज मुरपुरीं माथुरीं गोष्ठ बाटीं। राधा कुंडम गिरवर महो राधिका माधवाशाम प्राप्तो यस्य प्रथित कृपया श्री गुरुं तम नतोस्मि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयन्तीरयेत्। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पत्तानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। Param Mangal, Shri Vidagdha Madhav, very, very auspicious Shri Vidagdha Madhav. And we were just listening that Shri Vidagdhata of Shri Krishna, cleverness of Shri Krishna is also with Anupulta. He is always the Anupul of Shri Radharani. And as Shri Radharani wishes, Shri Krishna perform according to that. All this thing can be understood by the mercy of Shri Gurudev. And Shri Gurudev has given us, So, Shri Gurudev have given us a lot of things. So, we are very much humble in the lotus feet of Shri Gurudev.
Благоприятное, выгодное для нее, то есть все, что он делает, и Христос всегда делает ради и любви к ней. И вот эти тайны, эти нюансы можно постичь только по милости Шри Гуру. Не обладает Бог перед Шри Гуру, потому что он дает нам столько откровений, столько удивительных знаний.
Shri Gurudev has given us the first thing, Nama Srishtam. This verse is from Mukta Charitra. And Mukta Charitra, Shri Raghunath Das Goswami, first of all, praise Shri Gurudev and Guru Tattva. And he is very much obligate of Shri Gurudev, that Gurudev has given us a lot of things. The first thing Gurudev has given us, that is Nama Srishtam, that means Mahamantra, Srishta Nam, the best Nam. And that is Shri Krishna, and that is not different to Shri Krishna. And his second benediction or second gift to us, that is the Manu Mapi. Manu means the Gopal mantra, Ashtakshar, Dashakshar, Ashtadashakshar. These Manu Mapi, that means mantra. He has given the second thing, that is Manu, mantra. Then he gave us the Shachi Putram, that means Shri Shachinandan Srimad Mahaprabhu. Then he gave us the introduction and the company of Shri Swarup Goswami. Shachi Putram Atra Swarupam, Swarup Goswami. So many, a lot of things he is giving us. So Nama Srishtam, that means Mahamantra, Manumapi, that means Guru Mantra, Guru Gayatri, and Shachipatram, Srimad Mahaprabhu, and Atra Swarupam, Shri Swarup Goswami, and then Rupam, Shri Rup Goswami. And Tasya Agrajam, and his elder brother, that means Sanatana Goswami. And Urpurim, Mathurim, Ghost Batil. And he has given the great Puri, the abode, that is Mathura Mandal, Mathurim Purim. And in Mathura Mandal, he has given us Ghost Batin, the Gokul, the bridge. And even there in bridge, he gave us Shri Radha Kundam. That Radha Kundi is not different from Shri Radharani. It is the direct form of Shri Radharani. If a person has not seen Radharani and he sees the Radha Kund, that means he is seeing Shri Radharani directly.
равнозначно тому, как будто бы он видит Радхарани самого.
And Girvaram, that means Govardhan. So if a person has not seen Shri Krishna, and if he is seeing Shri Govardhan, then it should be considered, it should be taken that he is seeing directly Shri Krishna.
И также Гириварам лучше ради Гавардхана, если он не видел Кришну, я не ради Гавардхана, будет даршаном самого Кришны для него.
So in this way, Shri Radhakund and Govardhan, these two things are the direct expansion of Shri Krishna, direct incarnation of Shri Krishna.
Поэтому Радхакунда и ради Гавардхана почитаем, потому что это воплощение Радхи Кришны.
And Aho Radhika Madhavasham, and he has given us where Shri Krishna is found in at which time Shri Krishna is found in which place. That in morning he is found in Nand Bhavan or Shri Barsana. In mid time, before after morning, Shri Radharani will be in Nand Bhavan. Then Shri Krishna will be on the bank of Shri Yamuna. Then Sanket. And in the Radhakund. And then he will return on the bank of Shri Yamuna. Then he will return to Gokul. So, Radhika Madhava Asham. The direction of Shri Radha. Asham is direction. The direction of Shri Radha, Radhika and Krishna we will found. And Shri Gurudev has indicated it. Unless Shri Gurudev is there, we cannot search Shri Radha Krishna, because he has indicated the places, destination of Shri Radha Krishna.
Также Гурудев Милости выдает нам подсказку, ориентацию, где Радха Кришна находится, в какой время дня. Что Калила дает показывать, знаешь, утром Кришна нам договорит, потом он идет спасти корову, Калила будет там готовить рано, потом знаем, что он на берегу не могут, потом они могут встретиться в Санкете, там, Мадьяне Кила, на Радхакунде, потом снова дома, то есть благодаря Шри-Гуру мы знаем, где искать Кришну.
So prapto yasya prathit kripaya, by a great grand kripa of Shri Gurudev, we came to get these all things by the kindness of Shri Gurudev. Shri Gurum tam namami natosmi, and I am saluting Shri Gurudev, who has so much liberal and so much kindful on we persons. So Shri Gurum tam namami. Bolo Shri Gurudev Bhagwan ki jai. And in previous reference, previous context, we have seen that some informations relating to this drama and relating to the plot is given by Shri Nandimukhi ji and Paurnamasi ji.
Мы уже послушали с вами диалог Пурнамаси и Нандимухи, много узнали о сюжете этой драмы.
So in Arthopakshepak, or the plot that is Suchi, that means in which the informations are given, there may be this liberty that a time limit is not there, and in dialogue the activities of a big time are presented in the dialogue of two persons.
С помощью диалога, с помощью передачи информации в формате случая, легко передать огромные пласты информации, потому что если надо обыгрывать на сцене, вы можете рассказать, что произошло за тысячелетия в краткой, сжатой форме посредством диалога поведать сведения.
But in the Ankh, the three unities are followed. And three unities are a very important part of the drama. And it is mainly, it is also described in Union theater also, in European theater also.
Но есть три важных фактора, которые также присутствуют в западной драматургии европейской.
Three unities means the unity of time, unity of place, and unity of action.
То есть должно быть уместность времени, обстоятельств и действий. Место, время и действия должны соответствовать друг другу, совпадать.
Unity of time means a action requires some time, and while it is being staged on the stage, when it is performed on the stage, it will also take the same time. That is actually it would have taken while it was commenced, then it would have taken the same time should be used and should be used in the stage of that portion of drama.
Это должно быть правило, что столько времени, сколько занимает определенное действие в жизни, столько времени оно должно занимать на сцене.
For example, a battle between two kings, Shri Krishna and Shri Jarasandha. The battle is going on. So it will take 18 days. One battle for 18 days. But on stage, 18 days cannot be consumed.
То есть битва Кришны и Джарасандра, допустим, занимает отдельно 18 дней. Но невозможно, чтобы два актера бились на сцене 18 дней.
So this incident will be only informed by the dialogues of the two actors. That cannot be shown because the audience has the time of only 3 hours or 2 hours, not more than that.
Поэтому нельзя выбирать картине и пойти на длился 18 дней. Поэтому информация о картинке уже будет передана в форме сути устно. То есть вы узнаете об этом из разговора персонажа.
So on the stage, the presentation of that incident or event, only those events are presented on the stage that are actually took the same time. So that is called unity of time. So in Ank, as I have previously depicted, that there are two types of theory themes. One is Such, that means where the informations are given, and one is Drishya, that means it is presented, it is performed on the stage. So the performance of the stage should be of the same time. It should take the same time as actually it would have taken.
Поэтому только те сцены будут сыграны актерами, которые реалистичны, то есть по времени, то, что можно уложиться в то же время, а то, что занимает гораздо больше времени, эта информация будет пересказана в диалоге в форме сути и движения, то есть то, что вы слышите, и то, что вы видите сыграно.
Second thing is time of place. That means on stage, we have managed, a director has managed a special or a particular scene. And that scene cannot be immediately changed. because it will take time. And if the curtain is there, then the audience will be bored. Audience will be perturbed. And they will go away. Because the changing, the first scene is of a Raj Mahal or court, Raj Sabha, court. And if the others, the next scene immediately comes of a wood, then to remove all the things and to place the other curtains or other plants or trees, that will become very much impractical, and it will take very much time. So the place of the thing, place of that theme should be the same, and it is called the unity of place. Unity of time, unity of place.
Потому что нет времени снять декорации. Закройте занавеси, аудитория случайно первая будут. То есть первая сцена, первый акт в центральной зале, а следующее действие происходит в лесу, то вы не успеете сменить какую-то бутафорию, выставить декорации, дизайн. Что это поменяет? Поэтому разумность должна быть драматургическая последовательность смены обстановки на сцене, то есть где происходит действие.
In the art of film, the director has this opportunity that he will take the separate shots and then he will edit them, and making the edit them and making a film, it can be shown that the person is going for hunting, and from this place to, he went in the wood, and the lonely wood, and there are beasts and other things. So he can show it in film, but on stage, it is very much difficult to present it.
И показали, как он там выходит из дворца, и потом уже он ставит там голову вверх, там бросается лев, и все это кино легко отразить, а вот на сцене гораздо сложнее становится это все выстроить.
So in Bharatanatyam Shastra, Bharat Muni has prohibited some scenes. Those should not be shown on the stage.
Поэтому Бхарат Муни в Бхаратшастре он наложил запрет на определенные действия, которые не должны отображаться на сцене.
As Duradhvanam, Badham, Yuddham, Vastra Parvartan, Rati, Shayan, Snam, these are the things that cannot be shown on the stage, and it will create a humbug. So, this Duradhvanam, that means the going afar, that cannot be shown on the stage, because stage is limited. And there, in folk stage, it is possible. A actor is having a stick and keeping it between his legs, and he is going, I am riding on the horse, and tuck, 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 tuck. He is just moving and having that stick between his legs. He is just take only 2 rounds, and he will say that I have reached from Mathura to Agra. But so it can be shown in film, but not on the stage.
То есть поэтому Бхарат Муни запретил нам показывать, кто-то спит, кто-то раздевается, кушает, как моется. То есть это не показывает, изображает. Нужно быть уместно, путешествие на дальнее расстояние. Невозможно показать. Там взять палку, засунуть между ногами, прыгать, когда еду на лошади. Вот я 2 круга прыгаю по снегу и сказать, наконец-то я добрался до поля, до Англии. Вот, то есть нереально такие. центре, то есть кино это очень легко показать, а на сцене надо продумывать, что можно, что нельзя.
So the audience of folk stage is much more wise, as well as he has a much more imagination. He is much more imaginary, and he thinks, yeah, yes, he is going on the horse and he is riding on the horse. He may be amazed, but in film, in drama, it will not be very much appropriate, and it will not create the same effect that a writer want to present.
Ну, то есть это совершенно другая сфера, там другие, потому что аудитории нужно более опытные и показать фантазии. То есть если там могут представить, там палки по прыгам, что это носит, там взял состояние крема, что это было знакомым эмоциям. То есть зрители такие, они додумываются, когда там жестами что-то показывают.
So the unity of place is also followed in a drama. And the third thing is unity of time, place, and action. Action means a person has its a set nature. There may be some up and down in that nature, but a person always has a special and set nature. If he is very much calm, then normally he remains calm. Sometimes he becomes angry. Sometimes he may have other things, but his basic form, basic his nature is the same. That nature should not be changed.
То есть, по сути, это местность, соответственно, времени, потом место, также природы, то есть действий. То есть там каждый человек фиксированная свобода, то есть характер уже зафиксирован. Конечно, есть какая-то там амплитуда, когда человек может немножко разгневаться или там расстроиться, но в целом человек особо не меняется. Спокойный человек, такой драматичный по природе, то он и будет таким во всем сюжете. То есть должно быть соответствие, чтобы резких изменений не было в характере человека.
So the writer of a drama and the director of a drama always beware of that the main nature, the original nature of the character should not be changed. If he is cruel, if he is a wicked man, if he is a great saint, then the original nature will be always followed. And that should not be changed. So this is called unity of action. कार्य की एकता, कार्य से एकता, तो थ्री एकता, समय, स्थान और काल, कार्य, इनकी एकता. So time of action, time of place, time of the place, and time, place, and action. And Aristotle has also described these things. Aristotle, he has also described in his lectures that in drama, these three things should be followed. And it is normally followed in Sri Bharat Natya Shastra, and Bharat Muni says that the things that is not very much appropriate and easily present on the stage, those are prohibited in Sanskrit drama.
И по работе вот он полностью наложил запрет на те действия, которые очень трудно изобразить на сцене. Это было больно, сон, там, принятие пищи, чтобы никто там не раздевался, не переодевался, не мылся.
So in Sanskrit drama, Duradhanam, that means the journey of long place that is not described. Badham, the assassination or the murder, that will not be shown because it creates a not very much liking effect. So the murder will not be, or the badh, association, that will not be shown. Duradhana, badham, yudham, it will not create because if it is shown on the stage, then the sword will be moving in the air. They are not ever touching to the person. If they will touch, then it will create other things. So in folk stage, the fighting is shown on the stage. In Ramayana, in Ram Leela or where, they are having the fighting and they are just moving their swords in the air. But actually, it is not used. So, Badham Yudham, Yudh is also, because it is very much impractical to present the armies on the stage. Stage is a very limited place, and there the armies cannot be placed. So only 5% of this side and 5% of this side, not more than that. So that is not so that fighting cannot be shown. So in Sanskrit drama, this fighting is also prohibited.
Физических травм не разрешается показывать путешествия на дальнее расстояние, убийство не разрешается показывать, потому что это создает тяжелые самскары для зрителей. Также войну не показывают, потому что по-настоящему ты не выведешь войска на сцену, как это будет сражать. Непрактично. Можно максимум там 5 поставить, они будут махать, они будут передвигаться саблями, но тоже людям по настроению. То есть есть вещи, которые трудно обыграть правильно.
In the same way, some activities are such that creates a shame. So, as a changing of clothes, as sleeping, as taking bath, as taking food. So, these are not because according to Dharma Shastra, the taking food, it also requires some very pious and pure place, in pure position, the food will be taken. So on the stage, that cannot be in the presence of all persons, that will not be taken. So these some things are prohibited according to Sri Bharat Muni in Sanskrit drama, and performing them on the stage is prohibited.
Также бывает, если драма пересвящает, показывает позорные вещи, переодеваться, там, снимать себя одежду, спать. Даже принятие пищи, видишь, что культура, да, шансы считается символ дела. Сокровенное дело, которое человек делает в поведении, очень чистом месте, неприродно, как это можно кушать на сцене, когда тебя стараешься кушать людей. То есть это считается, это тоже неправильно. Поэтому нельзя показывать там героев.
So in Anka, the Nayak or the hero of the drama always comes, he is also present, he comes, appears on the stage, and his activities are full of 3 unities as well as the prohibited things. He never performs it then, and in this way, some things are being noticed and they are informed, and some things are here in drama. Mostly the things are not informed, but they are performed. So In Suche, they are informed, and in drama, they are performed. In Anka, they are performed.
То есть нужно понимать, что ведическая драма в какой-то мере предсказуема, то есть касается чего-то запрещенного там, и вы должны внимательно следить за героями, потому что некоторые действия будут обыграны, сыграны прежде, а некоторые информацию вы будете получать по объяснению диалога, то есть вы будете слышать о каких-то событиях, которые произошли, и там.
The word meaning of Anki is lap. And where on the lap, that means on the stage, the drama, the actor and actress and the hero and the heroine, both are and his associates are present, they appears and they do the thing really, actually, and it will take the same time, place and action.
То есть они, актеры, актрисы будут играть только те сцены, которые действительно совпадают с реальным временем. То, что могут уложиться в то время, которое будет занято в жизни.
Tata Prabhushati, here the Anki is being started. The Bishkampi, previously we have described Bishkam and now Anki is going on.
Все, начался вот этот акт действия нашей драмы.
Tata Prabhushati Yatha Nirvishta Krishna. Then Shri Krishna enters on the stage as it is described by Shri Paurnamasi ji in the previous shlok, previous verse.
Кришна уже выходит на сцену, как предсказывала Пурнамаси, что он пошел туда.
And Shri Krishna, Purastad Ablokya, seeing onward, Sanandam, and showing his happiness, his joy, he says that he shows his happiness.
Выходит Кришна довольный, когда он светится от радости.
कि श्रेणी भूत बपश्रियाम अभिमुखे गो मंडली नाम क्रमात् आसाम स्फाटिक गंड शैल पटली पांडित्युषाम व्याजितः शंके ज्ञात गुणा पुरंदन पुरात चस्कंद मंदाकिनी वृंदारण्य विहार धन्य यमुना सेवा प्रमोदार्थनी. Shri Krishna is saying, just behind me or before me, the cows are going on, the groups of cows are going on, and it assumes as if the Ganga is coming from the sky and Ganga want to meet with Yamuna. So these cows are also going toward the bank of Yamuna. So the cows are just like the stream of Ganga, and that is coming from Swarg, from the sky, and want to meet with Shri Yamuna.
Кришна комментирует, что коровы мчатся к нему с такой скоростью, направлением, как будто бы этот поток Ганги, райской Ганги, стекает на землю, чтобы поскорее добить ему, вот мои коровы видят поток Ганги.
Shreni Bhut Bapashriyam, the group of the stream of cows are just like as if the Ganga has taken the form of cows. Go Mandali Nam Kramat Asam. This is the Go Mandali, the group of cows. And its beauty is Sphatik Ganda Shail Patni Pandit Tusham. They are glow, their complexion is shine, are just like the Sphatik Parvat, a Parvat of Sphatik money. Crystal, yes, a crystal. It is very much shining. In the same way, the gray, the kanti of and the color of cows are just like as if it is the shining of the crystal mountain.
И коровы прямо тоже переливаются, как хрусталь.
So, Sphatik Ganda Shail Patali, the peak of Sphatik Mani, Shail means Parvat. So, the peak of a crystal mountain, Pandit Trisham, their lightning is coming from their body.
Точно так они прямо связаны, эти части хрусталь переливаются.
Shanke Gyat Guna. I know. I can. Shanke means I imagine that Shri Krishna is saying, I imagine that Gyat Guna. Shri Ganga has came to know the glories of Yamuna. And listening the glories of Yamuna, Shri Ganga is rushing toward Yamuna.
То есть, говорит, корова, я подозреваю, нас просто проведала, и Муна, и ей держится с ней познакомиться. Поэтому она чисто потоком, таким веселящимся, быстрым, Муной.
Vrindaranya Bihari, Mandaki means Ganga. Vrindaranya Bihari Dhanya Yamuna. Shri Yamuna is very much, very great and full of glories, full of opulences. Because Shri Yamuna always lives in Vrindavan. And Ganga want to serve Shri Yamuna. Seva Pramodarthani. You want to relish the sweetness, relish the sweetness of Shri Seva of Shri Yamuna. Then Shri Nand Baba is also following. Shri Krishna is going to tend cows, and Shri Nand Baba is also following him. So Nand says, Vatsa Sadhu Arnitam, you have described very fine. That all correct. But you should see the beauty of our town, Gosht Shobha. So the beauty of our town is also very much attractive. Vishalai Goshalai, Bahu Shekhar Shakha Bitasbhi. It have this our town that have Vishal Goshala, the great grand Goshala, the realm of cows. Bahu Shekhar Shakha Bitasbhi, and it is also covered by so many trees as well as creepers. So Bahu Shikhar, it is having so many peaks as well as so many trees as well as so many creepers. Shakha, Bitati means creeper. And it gives a image that Paritai Sambadhikrita Samid Mambodhi Gahanam, as if it is the Ambodhi, it is a ocean. So this realm of cows are, and this ghost, our town, it creates the image that as if it is a Ambodhi, it is a ocean. Samriddham Agovardhan Katakam. And this Vrindavan, this our ghost, our town is Samriddham Agovardhanam. Beginning from the Govardhan, Katakam, it is up to the town. So from Govardhan to Akatkam, the boundary of our town, it is spread.
То есть у нас огромные
Town.
территории, наши границы нашего города идут от Галадана до Сюдова.
And at the bank of this town is Kali Hridam. So from Govardhan to Kali Hrid, it is so great and so spread. Yes.
То есть нам принадлежит эта огромная территория Галадана, Сюдова, Калера, все наше.
Just see the beauty of this Vrindavan, this ghost. Sphurati Tabak Midam, and this ghost is yours.
Какая красивая деревня, сынок, ты понимаешь, она принадлежит тебе.
That means Shri Krishna, Shri Nanda Baba is beginning Shri Krishna. That don't forget, while you are playing with your friends, don't forget that you have to return to Ghost. So don't be delayed there. Just after tending Shri cows, you return earlier and earlier to with us and join join us.
Это очень хитро, надо бывает, это НЛП, он ребенку внушает, помнят твоя деревня, то есть не заигрывайся там с ребятами целый день, помнишь, что это все твое, сюда надо вернуться домой, пораньше сегодня.
So Vishali Goshali here, great Goshala is there, so many Bitora is there. We say in Brij Bhasha, Bitora. Bitora means the huts where the upla, cow dung, that is placed and covering it and beautifying it with the cow dung and by kharia or clay or lime, they beautify it, and those are, and on the top of that, that bitora, some flag is also also placed. So that is called bitora. Yeah, palace.
И домик они забивают навозом, навозом, украшают росписью, из глины генеральной красок и планов, и все выглядит очень красиво.
So somewhere it is called burja, some heap of those things are called bitora. So burja is of bhusa, the straw, and sometimes the burja is also of grains. It is placed and protected there, and sometimes the fuel and upla, the cow, yes, so upla, those are also placed and it is also protected there. So the fuel, the grain, and there is the straw for the kettles. Those are also placed in a hut or in a hut-like things that is called bitora. So bitora are also shikhar. The peak of those bitora are also seen.
Тоже сарайчики, книжки, в которых они хранят и сорта, и сено, солому, топливо, там, и также все коробки углы, навозные лепешки, то есть у всех в Браджбасе есть и хранилища.
So in this way, this type of things creates the atmosphere that it is a folk atmosphere, it is the atmosphere of a village, and the culture is of krishi or the gochara. That means the hiding cows and of the farming. So this creates.
То есть это все несет в себе такой культуру фермерского уклада жизни. То есть видно, что это деревня, что тут живут пастухи, и все традиционно так в соответствии с и уставами.
So, Shri Krishna is describing the Shobha of bridge, and the Shobha of bridge is with the clay, with the cow dung, with the cows, with the Govardhan, with the Yamuna, with the Karin. These are the main things of a bridge, and without that, the bridge will be, the bridge dham, that will be incomplete.
То есть вот тут подчеркивается в этом описании вот эти важные составляющие правильно, играть Говардан, Емуна, огромные гошалы, все сарайчики, набитые дорогими дождями, там зерном, стаками сена, и что все это часть жизни врача. Врач не был бы врачем без всего этого, и без коров, конечно.
So, in this way, to make the theme relevant to the atmosphere, Shri Krishna is describing this.
Поэтому как описывается эта внешняя обстановка, атмосфера жизни врача.
Krishna says, Sakhe Madhmangal, Duram ane aposme tateno. Just see that Father has following us for so much marg or the path. He is continuously following us.
Мама, сегодня папа провожает нас так далеко, ведет себя, как она не идет.
So he is saying that tad avilambam ambeya sardham goshtam pravishitam. So let him return with mother to the ghost, to the town.
Что-то далеко сегодня мама и папа уже нашли, за нами, пусть возвращаются обратно в деревню.
And Yashoda says, Jat kim itya parandhepi goshtam smarati. Why you have such your nature that being aparandh, the afternoon, you are not remembering ghost, and you became so much involved in your playing with your friends that you do not remember the persons and the ghost, even though it is though the moon is passed away, even then you do not remember us.
Мама начинает говорить, это Кришна, что с тобой такое, что каждый раз ты уходишь от нас в лес туда с друзьями и заигрываешься до темноты, то есть ты вспоминаешь, что мы ждем, уже вечер наступает, луна сходит, и ты продолжаешь свои играть.
Though I prepared the food with very interest, param adarena randhitami, pratyam shikli bhavanti mishthanami, but every day the food becomes cool and it does not remain hot. And if the food is not hot, then it will not be tasteful.
Кришна, ну мне так грустно, каждый день я с любовью готовлю для тебя разные блюда. Сижу, жду тебя, еда с ними, скажешь, нет, потому что ты знаешь, что вкусная вода, еда, она невкусная.
Madhumanga immediately says, oh Ma, I can disclose the cause of being late of Shri Krishna.
Матушка, я могу объяснить причины, по которым Кришна задерживается между ними.
Tabhir yadesh gopya shape kimap dushan masya nasti. I can take the vow of cows. I am taking the shapath. Shapath. I swear, yes. Yeah, yes. So oath. I can take the oath of cows that gobhya shape. Kimap dushan masya nasti. Shri Krishna is not mistaking anything. Tabhir Yadesh Ravasat Avikrishyamana, because Shri Krishna is always attracted by those, that means gopis. Tabhi, she is attracted by the gopis.
Кришна не просто так запаздывает, он именно отвлекается, потому что он Кришна Гови, красивый.
And Kunjam Vishati Adhika Kene Kalotsukabhi, those gopis are very much eager to have meeting with Shri Krishna. Kene Kalotsukabhi, they want to play with Shri Krishna and they have entered in the Kunj. So Shri Krishna is attracted to them.
То есть Кришна каждый день задерживается из того, что он привлечен гопи, которые лежат встречными, они 5 секунд присутствуют там.
And Shri Krishna is feeling very much ashamed that before mother, this foolish, my friend, this Madhumangal is unveiling our confidential, secret activities before my mother. So why he is going to unveil all these things?
Кришна приходит в ужас, что Балван разбалтывает такие секреты прямо перед мамой. Кришна не понимает, что она Балван.
And by gestures, Shri Krishna is stopping him. That don't say onward.
Уже защипает, отпихает Балван. Молчи, свой, больше ни слова не говори.
Shri Krishna is thinking that surely Vyaktam Esh Balisha, this foolish person, will Ballibhi iti Bakshasi. Now he will say that Shri Krishna is always involved in the playing with Ballavi, with gopis. So he is going to recite the name of gopis.
Кришна боится, сейчас Кришна начнет поименно называть тех гопи, с которыми Кришна общается, он хочет математику уже просто умол.
Tadenam Sangya Devarayati. So in this way, Shri Krishna is moving his forehead. He is saying, no, don't say onward.
Мулится там, подмигивает математику, там, брови мулится. Лишь бы дать понять математику, что надо замолчать.
Iti Shurodhuneti. In this way, he shakes his head.
И головой прямо качает, и смотрит на математику.
And Madhumangal is saying, Bho Bhayase, Kimitu Navarayasi. Why are you stopping me? I will say whatever I want, I will disclose it. Surely I will complete my sentence and my ideas before mother. Arya Agrata idam Vigyapisham. I will surely unveil this thing. And Shri Krishna is saying Swagatam. That means in his own heart, in his mind, Shri Krishna is saying Swagatam. Hant lajja jale jal madhiya aham patataha. Oh, this wicked person has placed me in the net of lajja. So that means I am bound with shame. Because he is speaking and he is unveiling the very confidential things before mother. But Madhumangal does not care that what Shri Krishna is thinking, and he unveils, he recites the thing that Pitambara Swaritam Amba Surab Ghatavi. This Pitambar, this Krishna is always involved with Surab Ghatavi, and in this way he protected Shri Krishna, not with gopis. He is saying that Surab Ghatavi, with his friend, he is always involved in the Kunj. And
Просто пугал Кришну, так что он сейчас играет кунга из Павла из Гоби, а сам своими игрушками.
And Shri Krishna, placing his palm on his heart, he saying, "Oh, katham anyadev ase hridgatam." Oh, I was very much perturbed, but unnecessarily. I was very much full of anxiety that what he is going to express, but the idea was somewhat different that I was presuming. So that is quite different.
Кришна положил ладонь на сердце, он слава Богу, большой, я думал, сейчас поболтает, сломает, слава Богу, мало хватило разума, ничего не говорить, хотя я так нервничал.
Shri Yashoda says, Vatsa Madhumangal, Satyam Satyam. You are speaking very correct. Because Lalta Padhutiyo Go Balkasya, the Lalta, etc., those are also saying that Shri Krishna always remain involved with the playing with his friends. With these dimb, these little boys.
Мама еще говорит, доверие, тебе мало доверие, и гопи говорят, когда докладывают, доверие, Кришна постоянно только играет с крестьянами.
And then the says, Kutumbani Kaschad Anurupa Nurupitasti Gokule Kachit Balkayam Udvahamayamo Vatsam. There is only one way to fetch Sri Krishna earlier from the forest. And that way is if we make Krishna married with a girl, then automatically Sri Krishna will come earlier. Otherwise, he will be involved in his playing with his friends.
Не надо забываться. Я придумал единственный способ заманивать его пораньше домой, чтобы он возвращался к Богу. Это женитьба. У него была жена, и он приходил домой. Иначе начнете как бы с мальчишками играть в лесу.
So, Kaschad Anurupa Nirupatasti Gokule. Have you chosen any girl that is a good match for our boy, our Krishna?
Уже размышляла об этом, посмотрела ему хорошую невесту.
So, if we get a good match, then Kachin Balaka Yam Udvahamo Basam. We will marry our Krishna to that Balaka.
А если мы найдем хорошую девушку, лучше жениться скорее.
And Shri Yashoda saying, no, Adya Arya Dugdhu Mukasya Vasyasya Idanim Ka Khalu Udvahav Saraha. Shri Krishna is still very little. And let the time come. If the time will come, then we will make Shri Krishna at the proper time to marry with any other girl.
Что-то сказала супругу. Ария, ну что ты говоришь, еще маленький совсем. Пусть подрастет, и тогда уже присмотрим ему хорошую невесту.
Madhumangal says that Vaise Satyam Dugdhamukhosi, are you still feeding or taking the milk of your mother? So are you still a infant who is taking the milk of your mother? Actually, whatever Shri Yashoda is saying, my saying, that is all correct, because you are, of course, so sweet like milk, so high. All other gopis always interested to taste your mouth.
Что-то проводишь, такой маленький, сладкий, пьешь просто молоко, и видимо аромат этого молока такой привлекательный, что все гопи хотят добро целовать.
So this is the explanation of Dugdhamukh. Shri Krishna is, Dugdha means Shri Krishna is just like an infant. This was the idea of Shri Yashoda. But Shri Madhamangal is saying that you are so sweet as if your mouth is just like a dugdha, just like a glass or a pitcher of dugdha, and all gopis want to taste it, and they rushes to you.
То есть это как шутка, что мама Ишода сказала паре о том, каком женихе может стереть, она сама его, то есть его молоко не обсохло. Мама уже это перекрутила и сказала, да, сладенький, стакан молока, и поэтому
And Nanda Baba says, Vatsa just see, aha kamal gandhe atra saundarya brinde vinhit nayanen yam twan mukhindor mukundao. Oh Mukund, Shri Yashoda is always gazing your lotus face.
Папа сказал, то есть Мукунда, мама Ишода всегда любуется своим лотосом.
So, aha kamal gandhe, Shri, your body is spreading the fragrance of just like the lotus. And Saundarya Brinde, the beauty of your face is very attractive. So, Binihit Nainendo, Shri Yashoda is always, your mother is always gazing you. Twan Mukhendo, your face is just like the moon. So Mukhendo. So your moon-like face, Yashoda is always seeing, and Kuch Kalash Mukhabhyam. And from her breast, the dugdha, the milk is continuously shedding.
Папа сказал, что он мама Ишода всегда с такой любовью смотрит на тебя, не может наглядеться, и ее сильная родительская материнская любви молоком продолжает биться в ее груди.
Due to that, Ambala Klopamamba, his cloth is being wet with the milk.
У нее одежда вся промокшая от молока.
Tabu Muhu Ate Harshat, due to the very much greatness, very much joy, Varshati Kshirharam, and in this way, Shri Yashoda is always Varshati is spreading, is also raining the Kshirharam, the dhara, the stream of milk. So the stream of milk is always shading from the breast of Shri Yashoda. So, Mu Varshati Kshirharam, from the breast of Shri Yashoda, this Dugdha Dhara, Dugdha stream is shedding continuously. Iti Krishnam Alingi Sanandam. In this way, Shri Yashoda, Krishnam Alinga, embraces Shri Krishna. Jit Chandra Parag Chandrika Nale Dendivar Chandana Shriyam Parito Mam Shaitya Madhuri Bahati Sparsh Mohotsavastavaha. Oh my son, while I embraces you, then I feel so coolness and happiness as if it has surpassed, it has defeated even the Chandrama, the moon. So Jita Chandra Parag, the moonlight. It has it has defeated the moonlight.
Твоя красота, твое сияние превосходит сияние лунного света.
Or anal dendi var, and it has surpassed the sweetness of karpur, and indivar, that means lotus. So these things are very cool, but your embrace is so cool that it has surpassed all the things.
Больше радости, чем от влечения, чем от прохлады лунного света, чем от прохлады лотоса и камфоры.
So Nalad means khas or kapur, or indivar means kamal, and chandan means the chandan, sandal. So all these things, the sheetal things, these cool things are surpassed, and they are defeated by your embrace. Then Shri Krishna thinks that they will not leave me. My parents will not leave me. So he adopts a trick and he says that bubuksha krishtam api mat pratiksha swam taha stambhe go kadambakam. Ma, O mother, you may see that these cows are always waiting me. So mat pratiksha, they are waiting me. So, tat stambhe go kadambakam, they are stopped. So, tad nivarte tam tat bhavantau, you should return to the town. And in this way, Sri Nanda Baba says, oh yes, Yatha Vatsaha. So now we are returning and saying this, Sasne Ham Krishnam Avlokenta Sabhadyo Nishkranta. Shri Nanda Baba and Shri Yashoda Maya both exit from the stage. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Jai, jai, jai. Govind jai, jai Gopal, jai, jai Govind jai. Shri Radha Raman Hari Govind jai, jai Radha Raman Hari. Nitai Gaur Hari Jai Shri